DisguisedToast. I play video games on the internet.
Hi, I'm Pointcrow, and I just do some crazy gaming stuff, weird challenges, and things in person that people wouldn't normally do.
You're known for Among Us. Why did you sign up for a Chessboxing?
You're known for Among Us. Oh, that's gotta stink.
Well, I saw Michael do his boxing event, and it looked really fun.
The reason why I signed up for a Chessboxing event was, if I recall, the DM I got from Ludwig was, would you ever punch a real person with your fists? Yeah, it sounds fun.
Do you feel more confident in the chess part or the boxing part?
The boxing part, not because I feel confident in boxing, it's because I didn't do any chess prep, so.
I've done, I'd say 90% boxing, 10% chess.
It makes more sense to funnel all your effort into one thing, right? You win in one thing to win the whole thing. You don't win in both things to win the whole thing.
Are you happy with your opponent?
Yeah, he actually was basically the person that got me into streaming. My goal is to knock him out.
It's a bit of like a student beating the master.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say to your opponent?
Good luck. He messaged me. He said I inspired him to start streaming, so that was pretty cool. And now he's gonna beat my ass.
And now for the final event of the evening, the main event. We're gonna kick it over to Germa for the announcement.
I'll just say it like this, okay? Straight up. I don't know if it was because he got like hit or if he was worried, but Pointcrow literally threw on the chess side. I don't know how the fuck that happened.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the main event?
He ripped him on the boxing.
150, a 70-inch reach. Pointcrow, a former collegiate rower, 5'9", 150, a 70-inch reach. He's been training hard while also
he was a
doing some
rower?
insane events.
What was he? What is the guy on the rowing team? What is it called? His position is a specific one. The coxswain, is that what it is? Yeah.
A live battleship with real ships and explosions. The IRL Mario Party. He's been working hard, both in the ring and off
he was
the
a
ring as
normal
creator.
rower? Wait, really?
Let's see what he can do. He's looking fucking fierce.
And in talking to him, he has only been fighting bigger fighters.
You're a
That's
nerd
what
if you
Germa
know
for
that.
Oh, here we go.
And his opponent, fighting out of the black corner, at 5'7", weighing up.
If you've played chess, you don't understand how he threw. He threw so aggressively. He had like 3 different openings for a checkmate that it was definitely surprising.
141 pounds, Disguised Toast.
Toast, one of the first fighters added to the card to this event, eventually made the main card because of the fan favorite and also the work he's put in. 3 to 4 days a week for a few months now, walking out to one of the greatest songs from Millie the Pichu, Last Cup of Coffee. I don't know if it's for him or for Pointcrow, but that's what we're about to find out in just a few moments.
Yeah, that's how hard he threw. You know he threw hard as fuck that like even I saw it, but I think it was because he had like I think it was because, like I said, he got hit a lot.
It's going to be such a hype matchup, not only because they're 2 great competitors, but because of their history. The inspiration to start streaming coming from Toast for Pointcrow.
Fucking
and
text, bro. That was out of pocket.
Great friends.
My God. Anyway, for the people in the audience, the predictions
From what I understand, he was also like worried, I think, right? Toast was like a little scared
on
about
the screen. Take out your phone, scan the QR code, and predict who's it going to be. And let's hear it by your mouths. If you think Pointcrow's going to win, let me hear it.
Uh-oh, okay.
If you think the winner will be Disguised Toast, let me hear it.
Big pop.
And the vote weighs in 63% favorite for Toast. About 2/3, a little under, are predicting he'll win, but he's got a tough opponent. He's got a tough opponent here.
Pointcrow
is
in much better shape than I thought. I'll say that.
Like,
it was in much better shape, and he actually like boxed fairly well too.
Absolutely, about the same height, just a slight advantage to Pointcrow. About the a
little bit of
big weight
yeah.
advantage for Eric.
So Eric had to go down. He was originally 160. Toast came up. We've talked about how it's harder to come up, but also when you go down, maybe you have a little less energy. You know, you lose a little bit of your power. The reach is similar. But the fact is, they're also even rated in chess, about 600 for each, and that's where we're gonna start. We got 7 total rounds.
Also, Toast, straight up, as far as, yeah, he's my age, he's old. As far as, by the way, which was really surprising for a lot of people in the crowd, I guess. People had no idea that Toast was 31. And all of you dumb motherfuckers always like, Hasan, you're so old, you're so old, you're so old. You hang out with such like young people. It's like, no, like everyone that I hang out with for the most part is like around my age, with the exception of Myth, of course. Yeah, like, yeah, all those other content creators, I mean, I guess they don't look like a fucking old man like I do with my grizzly beard and long hair, but like, yeah, but you look old, dog. Okay, fuck you, dude. I look old because I want to fuck your moms. Okay, that's what it is. Ray is also 30. Yeah, Ray's 30. Leslie's 30. Ray's 30. Blau was like 32. Isn't Myth basically family? So who cares if he's younger? Yeah, exactly. But anyway, you're 43. No, I'm not. Shut up.
Tonight, the first round's chess, second round's boxing, and then it alternates. Until
30 isn't that old? Zoomers just have an obsession with age. Yeah, Zoomers just think that like they're never gonna get old.
Winner by checkmate, knockout, TKO, timeout in chess. Let's jump into it. Levy, what are you seeing on the board here? We're about to jump in. You've seen these players before, right?
I have seen them before, and this will be a more serious affair than the last one. There's not going to be any questioning of the audience for moves, as we have a queen spawn opening.
And
so
of
far,
course,
so good.
Toast is a very new player to chess, known for his strategy gaming. I invited him to a chess tournament. It was the Ludwig Stupid Chess.
Yeah, we did that one together.
Were you able to see the eval bar? Toast performed phenomenally in that event for somebody who's not really accustomed to the game. Pointcrow hasn't played too much chess, but picked it up, I think, for this event and played it in his childhood. So,
by the way, mirror image position. This is one of the things about the London. It's kind of non-combative. So your opponent can mirror image what you do. Now, as white, you can take advantage of that because you go first. In this case, Pointcrow is just trying to develop his pieces. He's not looking to take advantage of anything. And I actually feel like Toast might just copy him until he punches him in the face at the chessboard, which will probably be a DQ. So he's going to probably make just the same exact moves. He might break the symmetry right now. They'd already exchanged the smile about it.
I mean, not a bad strategy. Just copying the moves until a boxing round. If you think that's what you're going to do better, why not?
Oh, no. Toast lashes out on the queen side, and it's already a fatal error, but not because of that move. Bishop takes pawn was even stronger. That's still a good move. It could get very bad right now unless Toast defends himself, and he's not. He's invited the knight in.
On the board, and he finds it.
Oh,
Check
my
to
goodness.
The king and rook is hanging.
And
this is
the
a
queen
disaster.
Cannot capture the knight because if it does, the bishop is defending.
Yes.
So he has to sacrifice the rook here, which is obviously the worst of two poisons.
So he has to move his king, knight takes, and now queen takes. All right, this is actually not horrible for Toast. He is losing, and the computer is sitting there going, he's really losing. Yeah, he should end it right now, but the computer's not boxing, okay? The computer's not involved in the event. So queen takes in the corner. His position is relatively stable. Now Pointcrow might take the foot off the gas a little bit, and I think he just did. I think he played a random pawn move. So he's just playing solid. And Toast is still the aggressor. His king's in the center of the board. He should not be the aggressor.
But
he should not be doing that.
No danger of checkmate, and there's the bell coming back to the corners, getting ready for a boxing round with an advantage to Pointcrow, both on the time and on the position.
But again, we've seen a lot of people lead early with the chess. Our first two competitors, that same story happened, and what happened in the ring.
Remember when Alex Botes tried to teach you chess and your ADHD completely destroyed that from ever succeeding? Yeah, dude, I can't watch chess. I can't play chess. I can't do chess, man. It is like, I'm like physically incapable, dude. Also, I'm physically incapable of not serving at the top of the hour ad break. Use a 3-minute ad break now and a 1 minute in the middle of the hour.
Quick TKO. So we could see the same thing here.
There it is.
Now their skill is kind of unknown. Toast has dropped a couple videos of his fighting, and he looked pretty good. Pointcrow hasn't done shit in terms of content for this. He hasn't shown a single image of him fighting.
That's right. All I've heard from Eric is that he has sparred only bigger opponents.
I think the fun, one of the concepts that we saw, okay, that I thought was like really fun is, you know, playing Smash and then actually fighting. I can't speak for chess because like chess, you don't have like an immediate defeat, but like a fighting game makes me so fucking aggressive and makes me so violent. it would be wild to just like play a fighting game, okay? Lose a match and then just absolutely unload on your opponent like FIFA or a fighting game. You know what I mean? Like that would be actually very interesting.
He wanted to be challenged when he was preparing. And he also said he competed with a fellow participant in this event, Hugo Hugs. And he got hit with the biggest shot of training from Hugs. We saw him earlier earning a TKO, so Eric can take a shot from Hugs. I think he can take a shot from
Toast.
From Toast, but time will tell.
Toast with the, is that a Captain America set of gloves? That's...
Oh, it is, yeah.
Check that out.
Wow.
Captain America smashing the gloves together, trying to get the crowd hype, and let's hear it. A main event, round one of boxing.
Conventional time. You punch from here to here, here to here.
Toast looking cut up. Got that six-pack rocking.
And we are jumping into it. Hop into the corners.
I'll stand up.
Let's get on your feet for the final round of the night. The final match.
There's the bell. First round underway.
Oh.
And fireworks already. Exchanging jabs. Cross over the top. Cross to the body. Cross back up top.
Oh.
And Eric.
Pointcrow all over
way
him.
more shots.
Oh. He just...
And separation. Let's see if we get a stoppage. We do. The count begins. Toast will have 8 seconds to pull himself back together in order to continue.
Now, we talked about it earlier. You get 3 stoppages per round. Otherwise, it's a TKO. You get 4 stoppages per set.
That's
for the
right.
fight.
That's 1 for Pointcrow.
And Toast is trying to implement something his coach told him.
Oh, a low blow. Pointcrow
So that's
a little below the belt on that.
That's the nut shot. Let's watch that again.
And Toast is trying to implement something his coach told him.
That was a devastating blow. That. Right in the fucking dick, dude. Right in the cock. Pointcrow saying, if I can't have you, no one can. Right in the fucking toasticles. Reducing my man to straight breadcrumbs, okay? Not as toasties, dude. Yep. My man heard people in the crowd go, grab his dick and twist it, and took it literally, okay? He said, yep, I'm gonna do that. A low blow.
Oh, a low blow. Pointcrow a little below the belt on that.
We got a nut shot?
Oh my gosh.
Toast will have as much time as he needs to recover, pull himself together, and be ready to go.
Yeah, we just took a replay. The crowd not happy.
That might have been 2 low blows. The first didn't find its mark, the second did.
Crowd is upset at that. They're booing Pointcrow. Toast gets as much time as he needs. Toast waving it off. Now, I will say, I believe these 2 competitors are wearing cups, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so safety gear is being worn, both helmets and cups. That doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt, though. It just means it hurts a little less.
Sometimes the sack slips between, you know how it is. Pointcrow tapping the dick and ball showing. I got a cut there, don't worry about it, guys.
All right, we're back into it. One warning for Pointcrow, that low blow, and 1 stoppage to Pointcrow for earlier.
Pointcrow getting close, trying to throw some jabs in a grapple situation. These guys are just throwing punches.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
In the clinch, both have one hand posted up on their opponent, the other hand going wild.
It looks like a God of War Ragnarok cutscene.
Fight!
Still a few seconds in this round. I'm not exactly sure, maybe 10, maybe 20.
Pointcrow finding his entry in close range with jabs, and now going off with Toast back up against.
Oh, is that the bell?
Yeah, Toast swinging his way out. Not the bell yet. The refs.
30 seconds left in the round.
A lot of time. We got to grapple.
Ah, there we go.
And there's the time.
Time a little bit wrong there on the screen, but that was 1:30 with the stoppage for the below the belt hit and also the stoppage from Toast.
That's right. The time to recover. The time was going, so we kept official time. 1:30 just ended, and we're about to take the gloves off, go back to the center of the ring, pick up the chess game where we left off.
I mean, I think a good job by Toast there in punching back. Obviously, we've seen a lot today where someone gets
after the myth fight, like this definitely looked a little bit different. You know what I
The
mean?
ref has to call TKO. We didn't see that.
No,
he held his own after the first count, and so I'm excited to see how the second round of boxing goes if we get there.
And Pointcrow throws on the glasses again. Clark Kent, little Superman action. Clark Kent, you know, he's back in there. He's gonna.
And let's take a look at the Starforge replays. This was from the boxing round. We're gonna see a few of the hits here.
Clean cross right through the middle, catching the chin. There comes the separation. In the clinch, both posting up and throwing shots over the top.
That's not allowed, Matt, is it?
Yeah, they weren't all the way like hugging each other like that.
Couple body shots.
Boom! Big shot lands over the top.
Nice shot
for
to the
Toast.
face. Backed off there. Of course, we saw the couple of shots below the belt. That doesn't count as stoppage, but it certainly hurts still.
That's right. So one stoppage in favor of Pointcrow and the advantage on the board, currently Pointcrow's. Levy, what do you see in this position?
Yeah, so just to remind everybody, Pointcrow got off to a great start. He got a very, very good attack going, won a couple of pawns, and won a rook in the corner. He has a very big advantage. Does he have an advantage that's good enough to put him away in the chess? I don't know, but he's winning on both fronts right now.
Yeah, it's looking really good. By the way, for everybody watching at home, you can see this match both in French, Spanish, and English if you click the gear in the bottom right, as well as all the previous VODs. They've been uploaded for your pleasure to watch as we get into our final match here between these two competitors.
Yeah, so Toast has blundered.
That was incredible.
Knight over here, but
I haven't heard other people talk about this as much, so I'll say it. That is genuinely a game changer. And it's clear that like YouTube made such a good choice by getting Ludwig on board, because that right there is incredible. I mean, he's throwing like these tremendous live events that everyone is appreciating and enjoying. And then also on top of that, 300,000 people are watching, and it's in Spanish in real time with real-time commentary, and in French in real time with real-time commentary. I mean, you really gotta put respect on his name. I mean, holy fuck. Like Ludwig at this point is outcompeting the platform. I think that the platform itself still is too far behind Twitch on the live streaming front, with its offerings, amenities. Okay. However, Ludwig is doing his very best to make YouTube a good space for streaming.
yeah, you see,
Yeah.
Pointcrow goes forward, and Toast forgetting.
Yeah.
He's forgetting the queen can take.
Right. So when you were in check, you can either move the king with the knight, or you can capture the knight. Those are the two options.
Oh, don't take it. Oh, thank God.
You can't capture it here because the bishop's defending.
That was a tricky trap.
Yeah.
the
Toast
bishop is
keenly
here.
aware. When somebody makes a move that dumb, it's not dumb.
You know what's
IW's is a straight boxing event, which is really good. And he did a tremendous job with it. And he went with the pay-per-view strategy to raise money for a charity, which was incredible. Okay. What Ludwig did was something entirely different. He took a concept such as chess boxing, which I didn't even know fucking existed, for the record, and live streamed it. Not for pay-per-view, but just straight up for everyone to consume and enjoy.
a great move
Or
right now?
the
Bringing your queen right here to then
Bro,
dart
I thought
into the
Lud
black
invented
position.
this.
It could
When he
end
first
right
told me
now.
about it, I thought like
And
he
I'm
made this shit
looking,
up.
Pointcrow has played that move.
I was like,
ladies
oh,
and
that's dumb.
gentlemen, that's checkmate. So right now, Toast has 1 minute to figure this out, really.
Yeah. And maybe
Can
he
it be
plays it a bit
defended?
slower. Maybe he plays it a bit slower. He's got a lot of time on the clock. He makes a move. He's reaching
This
for
is
it.
where
I don't think he
Pointcrow
sees the mate,
throws.
but that's a very tough mate because you got to realize the knight guards the queen and the knight is guarded by the bishop, and he's blundered it.
Checkmate if Pointcrow finds it.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
One square away.
wait. He actually hasn't taken his hand off
Point
the queen.
throw.
This is like how I play
This
with
is
my
legal.
uncle.
You can hold it there, and he's hit the clock. It's now a legal move. It's not mate.
Dude, that's how I used to play with my uncle. Just hold it there for an hour because he'd yell at me if I
No,
looked over.
it's like slow rolling. It's like in poker. You play. Oh, they make a move, right? So you could see.
It's stressing me out.
Now, Toast only has one legal move. He might actually think he's checkmated.
And that's B7. B7
Yeah.
is the escape square.
And he can play it slow enough that he's guaranteed another boxing round, which I think what he'd want to do here if he's aware of the total time. 8 seconds, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're getting another boxing round, ladies and gentlemen. Who's excited? Really?
Toast has a lot to prove in the ring, Matt. From what you saw in the first round, you think it's possible?
Absolutely. Toast showed great signs of knowing how to keep Pointcrow at a distance. He landed one of the cleanest shots of the round with a right hand right over the top. He wasn't backing down when the clinch came and they were exchanging shots. I would give the boxing advantage. So
This is where Quick Games was coming up to us and asking how Toast is doing on the chess front. It was pretty funny. His boxing coach.
far to Pointcrow with that knockdown. The low blow was unfortunate. We'll see how this round shakes out with Pointcrow coming back. Lots of energy and a really good position on the board.
And of course, it's worth being keenly aware that this is our final card of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Now, after it's over, stick around because Cash App's giving away tons of cash. We have a lot of surprises in store from them. Well, let's get on our feet here. Come on, everybody, it's our final fight.
Why are we sitting down? They're fighting. We can at least stand up.
And hey, of all the fights, these guys are not holding back. They're throwing swings, they're taking hits. So we're gonna maybe see a TKO.
Watch the elbows and the kidneys. I know you don't mean it.
All right, one stoppage already for Pointcrow. He gets three.
Why do you need to conceal your food? What? Tell me what you're eating, bastard man. Also, how your hair gets so small in the man bun. Why do you need to conceal your food? Bro, the parasocial watching on this broadcast has gone through the roof. I've never seen it levels like this before. I'm not fucking hiding anything. Like, why are you hiding your hair? Calm down, bro.
3 in this round, he wins.
All right, Toast, walking up.
Good entries with the jab. They're finding each other's range, finding the distance, getting in tight. No clean shots landed yet for either.
I mean, Toast is in phenomenal shape, dude. He had 6-pack for days, you know what I mean? Respect to Toast. I think Pointcrow outboxed him for sure, but, you know, he
Taking a lot of
There's
swings.
a good jab for Toast. An accidental head clash. Didn't seem to do any damage.
Moving the head enough to dodge these blows. Ref breaking it up, a little too close. Minute 10.
Back inside. Oh, a great slip and counter from Toast.
Oh, and Toast on the attack.
And now 2 more shots later for Toast. Definitely the advantage so far to Toast.
Toast looking good. Pointcrow reaching for a hug. The crowd's getting excited by this. Still 50 seconds on the clock. Over half the time remaining. Great hits from Pointcrow.
Yeah, but Toast doing a great job getting out of the way. Toast is not taking a huge amount of damage
A
here.
little bit of bullying happening from Eric, pushing him up against the ring, but not up against the rope, but not a clear shot landed.
Yeah, and Toast's corner has been begging for a slip uppercut, and he's landed it once or twice.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like at the moment he's going to be able to get any uppercuts.
Yeah, you
Flip
can
counters look
mid-set.
great.
You can mid-set coach. This is Coach Quick, legendary coach.
Oh, there it was. Slip.
Oh,
what a response from Pointcrow.
Shot for shot, still 20 seconds. These guys are hitting each other hard. 15 seconds remaining. They got to put it out here. Let's see what they do.
Final seconds, seeing some action.
10 seconds. Let's get loud for them.
2 right hooks to the body, 1 right up top for Pointcrow. Big shots in the clinch. Separation coming in, final seconds, and going. Ladies and gentlemen, there's the bell, back to chess.
Wow, wow, wow.
Give it up for these 2 warriors.
Tell me, how do you feel after watching that round? It was a little closer, I think.
Yeah, Toast, I think Toast really got his bearings. He understood what the entry was for Pointcrow, was able to time it, slip outside of shots, and counter with overhand rights and that uppercut that Levy mentioned earlier. Really good stuff from Toast, definitely an improvement from the last round. We got
the Heartforge replays here. Let's take a look at these connected hits. What do you see here, Matt?
Yeah, that clinch and
They kept clinching because, like, they don't want to fight. I mean, they don't want to get punched. That's why.
just banging each other. A little irregular, you won't see that in high-level boxing, but it's working here, neither fighter backing down. There's 2 shots upstairs for Toast. Pointcrow doing a good job of getting inside of Toast's range, getting a few shots in, but Toast definitely stepping up this second boxing round.
If you had to make a call, who was leading that round?
Yeah, I think the first round goes to Pointcrow. I think the second round goes to Toast. So it's dead even going into this third chess round where Pointcrow does have the advantage with the white pieces.
Yeah, and that's a great point. Let's flip it over to you, Levy.
That's
the chess
crazy.
side of things, not so
throw,
even.
baby.
No,
I'm
definitely not so even. Obviously, we can't get into details until the players have on their noise-canceling headphones, but it's a very strong attack from Pointcrow, and it looks like they are either fist-bumping or shaking hands or ready to get going. The Clark Kent glasses are back on. I was really hoping he wasn't gonna...
I think Pointcrow outboxed him, and I think he out-chessed him, and then literally at the end didn't see, like, through multiple times. I think Toast did a really good job defending himself. He's in great shape. Like, I don't have the courage to fucking go out there and put myself out there like that. So, you know, that across the board immediately makes everyone that's up there better. But dumbest timeline, Twitch streamers boxing each other for memes. Yeah, man, you're right. They should do whatever you want them to do instead. Look at what the homepage of chess.com look like. Follow what's happening in chess today. Mogul Chessboxing Championship.
Box with them. I'm glad he is not boxing with them.
Yeah, and by the way, for everyone watching at home, we do have a surprise coming after this from Cash App, so stick around for it after this fight. And while you're here, subscribe, because I'm damn near at 4 mil, and the number going up makes me happier. Anyway, let's jump into it. It takes just like 5 seconds, right? Anyway.
When's the last time you said bigger number, better person?
Today, bigger number, better person. Let me get 4 mil, please, for the love of God. Now, their noise-canceling headphones are on. Levy, tell them the truth.
It's mate. It's mate literally by accident in many ways. If the queen comes here and here, or there and there, what I just drew on the big screen, Pointcrow has it, but he might get a little, greedy, might grab a pawn, which the queen can capture right now diagonally to the right side. That is a free pawn, and it is a check. The problem right now is Black's king is out and about with no defense. The queen is in the corner. It's a very bad situation for Toast, and instead of all that...
A defensive move, a castle.
And I think a mistake here from Toast to play so quickly, understanding that there's a mate possibility.
I don't think he understands there's a mate possibility.
What?
Yeah, there's
a
move here.
Pointcrow does either, though.
Take the knight, no, with the queen?
No, yes, exactly. Oh, but okay, so the reason that move is not good is because White still has that big attack potentially on the Black king.
But that is a fork.
That is a fork.
Both rooks being attacked by the knight.
This is a bit distracted right now. There is a big fight coming on the top left, and they're working on the bottom right, which is a nothing burger.
Yes, and now the knight can be captured because the bishop for White has been replaced by a pawn. It doesn't have the same abilities.
Capture the knight with the king.
With the king. Does he see that? Because in his mind, he can't take it for so long.
Right. It becomes almost an immovable piece.
Oh, no. Oh, he's going forward, which is not horrible because White has to play the best move, which might not happen.
What's the best move, Levy?
It's queen up and try to dance your way out. I mean, this is looking very tough for White. There's a lot of ways to lose your queen. Here. Like, there's a lot of ways you can get closer with the queen, and it gets captured.
And that's one of them.
And that's the worst one. That is the worst move on the board.
King can capture queen. It's a free king capture queen.
Wait, Ludwig, it is forced. Black has no legal move except taking the queen.
And Toast sees it.
All right.
He has, he literally gave him he gave him the game.
A queen blunder!
Wow!
Right at the end of the round.
Oh my God!
Oh my goodness!
And what a shock to the mental that must be. That's the final move that they both made before going into our third and final boxing round. Holy shit!
How did that just happen?
God, I love low-level chess. I fucking love it.
Yo, now it's do or die for Pointcrow. He just gave away his advantage on the chessboard. He's got to come with fire and brimstone in this boxing
It's over
round.
in chess.
I wouldn't have wanted the title match to have any less spaghetti, to be honest. Dude, that was Pointcrow.
It's over in chess.
Hey, that's never...
Think about it this way. The entire time, it's like the game is designed in a way for Pointcrow to win. He's winning the whole way. Makes a few mistakes. He's also outboxing his opponent, in my opinion. And then blammo.
Never over with these two on the board.
Fumble the fucking bag.
And here's the fact of the matter. The main card is delivering right now.
Yep.
We had the early lead by Pointcrow in boxing and chess. Toast flipping it around in both sports. Let's see how the third and final round goes. Does the tune continue? Does Toast take more of an edge? Does Pointcrow fire back? What do you think?
So back and forth, so exciting. Toast with comebacks in both boxing and now in chess. It all comes down to this boxing round, and if Pointcrow can come at Toast, land some big shots, maybe force a mistake in the next chess round, or maybe end it in this boxing round.
And to everybody watching at home, I got to say thank you to Fansly for making the Mogul Chess Boxing Championship happen. They want you to do two things. They said this. They said you have to subscribe to the channel if you're watching. I'm actually reading. You see this?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Legally, you have to. If you just scroll, it's 5 seconds. It's free.
Oh my God, Lord Jesus Christ! I mean, they give him a lot
Fight,
of
baby.
money.
Let's get on your feet, everybody.
On your feet, make some noise!
Final round of boxing in this event. It's Toast. It's Pointcrow.
Pointcrow has to knock him out.
Oh, no defense. All offense. Big hooks landing for both fighters.
There's only been one count. It was against Toast.
Andrew stepping in, separating and recontinuing the action.
Minute 10 on the clock.
He's got to go.
Oh, wow.
That's a good one.
Big shot up top for Toast.
And Pointcrow has to prove
Good
something.
2 jabs for Pointcrow.
That queen blunder is forcing this boxing round to be so important for Pointcrow.
That's right.
It's funny watching these two guys fight, though, especially because they're in the real world. They're such nice people that they're like the last people that I would ever expect fighting. Like, yeah, Toast is like, kind of cocky, but like as far as fighting goes, like you would never expect either of these people to fight.
Pointcrow, it's all coming down to this. He's got to do some damage, or he's got to get 3 knockdowns.
Yeah, the event I think costs around 1.5 million. So it actually shouts out to Fansly.
Or he's got to knock him out. Jabs coming in, finding the distance. Toast gives one of his own.
Good
A little
split.
wrap up. And separated again, continuing.
Also, my man is fucking yak. Look at his core, dude.
We only got 40 seconds left. Halfway through the third boxing round.
Oh.
Really nice. Step in. Two
he
shots.
hurt him.
He's definitely hurt him. There's
I see
blood
some
on his
blood.
face.
Dude, he's drop stepping. He fucking cooked him.
There's blood after that
He
shot.
busted him open, 27 seconds.
Pointcrow's got to make something happen. The chessboard's looking bad, so the brain's got to look
He's got to
good.
rely on that right hand. And
Toast grapples, hanging on for dear life.
He's not outboxing Toast. He's just being aggressive, which makes Toast look more weaker than he is. I would say it's like a 60-40 win in favor of Pointcrow. I mean, ultimately, it's about points. And Pointcrow, if you're looking at it from a boxing standpoint, is getting more points. It's not like he's whiffing. He's landing. You know what I mean? He's also 60-40 is a gigantic outbox, for the record, for you to have said that. If it was like 51, if it was, 51-49, 60-40 is landslide victory. And it was. I do agree. It was. I think he outboxed him. He had more power behind his punches. He had fucking 10 pounds on him. It showed.
Time. We got blood on the nose.
They're taking a look at it. They're taking a look at it. Toast has to prove that he's able to keep fighting here. He's going to rally here. Pausing the clock. 13 seconds. Let's get loud, everybody.
It all comes down to this for Pointcrow. 13 seconds.
10 seconds remaining.
Right hand lands for Toast. Up against the ropes. Another big shot lands for Pointcrow.
5 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
And there's
Wow.
in the round. Both damage for both players. Pointcrow bloodying the nose of Toast.
What? Toast Canadian came out. Those wild beaver fighting spirit that's deep within him. I love when someone goes, "Oh my God, this sucks. This event is being on YouTube instead of Twitch allows Lud to keep it uninterrupted, whereas if it was on Twitch, you'd be forced to run ads during it." Brother, look at the arena. Like, I get what you were trying to do there, but like literally look at the fucking arena. Everything is an ad. And they also literally cut the content in between to do ad reads, which is understandable. It's an incredibly well-produced and incredibly expensive event. And he did run ads during it. This is so funny. It's like people thinking that like their favorite content creator that they subscribe to doesn't run any ads because they just don't see the ads that they're running because they're subscribed to them. It's the same exact energy. It's like, well, I didn't see any ads. Yeah, you didn't see any ads because I kept skipping them, dude. What do you mean?
Landing some big shots. Toast landing some.
Which, by the way, perfectly valid. I mean, those are completely valid ads to run, too.
And here we go.
This
Final
is
test round.
Yeah.
Out. That's blood.
Oh, here, let's look at the
Round three,
replays.
what's your
Let's look at the
round?
Starforge
Take a look at the
replays.
Starforge system replays of that last boxing round. Round 1, you gave to Pointcrow. Round 2, you said even, maybe Toast favored. Round 3, what's your call here, Matt?
Yeah, I think because of the damage done to Toast with the bloody nose and the busier fighter being Pointcrow, I think he landed more punches. I think he eked out that third round, but it was close.
Yeah, and here's the thing.
No.
Boom, big shot. That's where he bloodied.
Levy, we don't want to talk
It wasn't close.
about it just yet, but I think this chess might be a little bit more dubious than you think.
Yeah, I agree. The problem for Pointcrow is that he's given up so much and he's got some real difficulties getting his pieces out right now. He's going to probably have to rely more on the clock, which we have seen be used as a piece.
And
That's
this
right.
is the final round of the entire match between these two. Rather than 2 minutes on the chess clock, it will be 4 minutes.
Oh, look at him hugging it out. Look at that show of sportsmanship.
Fucking beautiful right here. So emotional.
That's cute.
I mean, putting yourself out there on the ring. Matt, tell me, is there anything like it?
Love the respect, love the sportsmanship. These two are obviously great competitors, really going at it in the ring, but obviously love each other. Big hugs there at the end after the final boxing round, and now they're going to do.
Yeah, but Twitch even runs ads during their own content. Bro, YouTube runs ads too. You just don't see because I don't have, you either have A, ad block, or B, you're watching it here right now. Like, I'm sure there's ad breaks in between this as well. I get what you're saying, though. They run it during the live broadcast, which interrupts their live broadcast, which is not good. Like the middle of the hour ad break I'm running right now.
Duke it out with their brains.
But I have YouTube Premium, too, so I don't
on
even see the ad.
board.
For Toast, the taste of blood in his mouth.
But he has a contract
seriously,
that
when was the last
allows
time
him
you
not
played
to
chess
run
and you were
ads.
bleeding because of it.
After I watched Cheerleader.
His revenue is like predetermined.
Anyway, this is our final round. It's the 7th round. 4 minutes of chess
And
will determine
oh
a
my
winner.
gosh, dead even on clock. 144, 152.
I have YouTube Premium,
Not
yeah.
dead
That's why
even
we're
on
not
the
seeing
board,
the ads.
but does Toast have the killer instinct? He's been in survival mode most of tonight, on the board and off.
And again, for everybody watching online and in person, stick around for the end because we do have a surprise from Cash App that's worth hanging out for as we enter the final round. Levy, tell me why it's so fucked.
It's very bad because one guy has a queen and the other guy doesn't. But does that guy know that he needs to use his queen? Because Pointcrow might just stall and play quickly. He might be cerebral enough to realize it's not so easy to use a queen, frankly. I mean, he's getting it in there, right? Like, there we go.
Right, but it's also worth noting that he only wins if he checkmates or wins in time.
Yes, and if pawn takes pawn occurs, it's very close to over. The queen can come down all the way to b1. Okay, he does that. That's also fine.
Yeah, he'll get there slowly, but
Yes.
the fact of the matter is if it's a stalemate, it goes by boxing decision.
Yes.
Which, Matt, tell me if I'm wrong.
There's a very bad chance we get this checkmate. That move one on the board. Oh, and he's ran his king, but queen can take the rook. It's very close to lost. And he does! And he does. Toast is just moments away from winning this bout.
Again, if a stalemate occurs, Matt, who will win in your
And the
mind?
queen can take that bishop, by the way.
That's
the
right.
queen can take everything.
It comes down to round 1 in boxing, which is scored based
Free
off
rook.
of significant strikes. landed.
And he takes everything. He's taken everything.
Everyone's popping off, but I'm nervous. Because if he takes all the pieces, it increases the chances of stalemate. Stalemate
Yes.
only occurs
Yes.
if there's no legal move that
Yes.
Pointcrow can make while he's not in check.
Do not repeat the position 3 times. Don't repeat 3 times.
I believe the way it works for this is that it only counts if they both agree.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I wish that applies for my games. King moves up a little bit, and I think there's mate. Oh my gosh, both. This is textbook.
Coming in with the big power.
Yeah, and
Rook
Pointcrow-
coming
Oh,
to the
it's
final
made. It's
file.
made in a few moves.
Let's see if he's able to find it.
He's going to walk his king to the edge of the board with the rook and the queen.
Yeah, rook b2.
All right, he does it with the queen.
Wait for it. Crowd's murmuring.
Mate in one on the board. There it is!
Toast! That's our first checkmate of the night. A fucking amazing main event. So much love to these two fighters.
He was literally winning until like the I mean, he started off so strong.
Toast. Pointcrow. Give him some more love, everybody, as we kick it over to our ring announcer, Jerma, before our special cash out.
You're a bot, dude. Why is the Turkish bot telling me bored of this news, please? What are you fucking kidding me? The bot owner came in to say bored of this news, please? Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. You guys are fucking annoying. Like, a lot of you news Andes are unbearable. Like, there's 6 to 8 hours of news every day on this fucking broadcast. Like, the one time like a massive worldwide event happens that's huge and important for you know, all of my friends that were involved with it, my friends that made it, and I'm covering it and people are clearly enjoying that coverage. Like, just know that maybe it's not for you. That's a big overestimation. No, it's massive for YouTube and Twitch, for the YouTube and Twitch world. It's massive for the live streaming world. It is a big deal. Like, I've never been on a fucking platform where the viewership wants suffering for their content creator as much as Twitch. It's such a wild thing to experience. It's such a wild thing to see. It's like, oh, dude, like, I used to like your content, but it seems like you're having fun now, and I fucking hate that. It's really strange. You know? How about calm the fuck down? Like, yeah, no news yet, okay? Bro, you literally were there. Worldwide Keg W. Bro, it had 340,000 fucking live viewers and streamed in 2 different extra languages, too. Why are liberals so vehemently against the general happiness of most human beings? It's not liberals. These are fucking annoying, smarmy shitheads on the left. They're so look, if it was any other group, if it was any other fucking group in this community, I would understand their cries because I rarely ever give them anything. You know what I mean? But news Andes, like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, wait, what am I doing? Why did I end the fucking thing? Can someone send me that again? I want to watch the slap boxing too before I get to Elon Musk being booed. In the time it took you to write Control-Shift-T on the broadcast, you could have just fucking sent me the goddamn VOD, dude.
Our first checkmate.
It's doomer leftists that are upset that you're happy and they're not. Yeah, it's like, dude, talk about the news.
In the very
it's
end.
News, man. It's upsetting.
Let's get the decision here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move this away. Let's go ahead and do it right now. Your winner by checkmate. By checkmate, Disguised Toast.
Let's hear it, everyone.